Hello and welcome back to Sparkle Me Pink. My name is Michelle and this is Logan, and we wanted to share with you our story because we have been recently engaged. We wanted to document our wedding planning process and figured why not start with how we met. I reached out to you first.
You did.
I had a moment of bravery. I need a t-shirt that says that, my moment of bravery. Well, I reached out to you on Facebook, and then we were talking back and forth.
Yeah, it was kind of a weird. It was a weird coincidence of things where I had a roommate that had a girlfriend that worked with Michelle, and for some reason they were just like, hey, you should go on a date with this girl or get to
But it was like months, if not weeks.
Here's her info on Facebook and stuff. So. I mean, it took a while because we've all had that where you get that person's like, oh, hey, meet this person. And, so I was like, oh, God, what am I getting myself into? So, eventually, Michelle sent me a message after we had been friends and we talked a little bit and we set up, just a first date.
At Cornish Pasty.
Cornish Pasty, yeah.
And I haven't been able to go back since, I don't think.
Yeah.
Because that's like our special spot.
No, it was really cool because it was, it was one of those like dates where by the end of it, I knew, I had just sat there for 3 hours with her and just was talking.
I drank a lot of wine.
You lose track of time, and no, it was that moment when we hugged and we said goodbye, and I was getting into my car after the first date. In my head, I was like, oh shit, here we go, because I just knew there was something about her, and
I remember feeling that way driving home too, because for me it was supposed to be just like a fun date, like just get out, just like give people a try in the world or whatever. And like I remember driving home and be like, dang it, I really like you.
No, and it was the same thing. And for me, I was just so sick of the dating scene and all this, and after I met Michelle, it was just different, It was one of those weird feelings where people always tell you when it happens, you'll know. And I always was like, oh, that's such crap. Okay, yeah, I'll know. But it was weird, But
I gave you a big mic drop.
Yeah, no. I mean, it was just, it was a great first date, and I knew I liked you, and I was just impressed to meet somebody who was just like, I don't know, I learned so much about you the first time I went on a date with you. But yeah, it's just one of those weird coincidence, friend of the friend thing somehow put us in the same path of life, and it ended up working out. I'm grateful that my friends, for some reason, or my roommate at the time, threw that out there. I mean, it
yeah, because I wasn't really like close with them either. It just kind of just mashed together.
Yeah, so.
You're doing good.
Okay.
So. You that nervous?
I just don't. Go.
People love hearing these love stories.
Yeah.
Because I like watching other people's love stories, even if I have my own.
No, like for me and you, I think it's magical, but, sometimes when I tell the story to other people, we didn't meet on some foggy night above the lights of Paris or something, you know what I mean? I feel like everyone has this like crazy story.
Not everyone.
And for me, mine was just, to other people it seems like a basic, simple kind of thing, but that's what I think made it so special, is that it wasn't anything, it's not like fireworks were going off in the background and then you came walking out of a doorway. It was just, and that's what I think made it more special for me, is that it was just like, we've all been on dates before, and there's like
there wasn't anything too crazy, but it ended up being really special.
No, but it was just the fact that even when you walked in the door, it just felt different than other dates I'd been on over the years. And I was just like, that's why I said, oh shit, what am I getting myself into? Here we go. Because, I was, I hadn't had the best of luck with, in dating. And then all of a sudden I was like, yep, I have to give her a chance, and I gotta see if this works, So, no, obviously
you didn't have to, yeah.
Well, duh. Like you were trying to hurt me if I didn't or something.
I'll find you.
Don't do that. So, but yeah, that's what I said. That's how we met, and from there, we became
our
closer
first
and friends and stuff.
holiday together was Thanksgiving, which is, we're filming this on Thanksgiving at his parents' house, and this is kind of where I met your family, and
yeah,
we had that moment of like, hey, like this is more than just like dating at this point.
Well, yeah, when
Like,
you meet anybody's family, it's usually,
Next level.
that's for guys and girls. There's girls out there that might be dating a guy. It's like, oh, it's gonna be a while before you come and meet mom and dad. Same for guys with girls. You know what I'm saying.
So fast forward 3 years, was it? It was just after our 3rd year together. You proposed, and actually we're up here in Prescott. You gonna do that too? Look, you gotta go.
I don't have
Give
one.
it a little dance. Oh, stop. You'll get one next year. So this is all kind of leading up to the big wedding day, which we'll talk about at the end. But the day you proposed, we were up here. It was the day before Christmas Eve, right? And it was just me, you, and your parents. We went out to dinner, and it was really good. I don't remember.
Yeah.
What was the name of the place? Do you remember?
It's called Farm Provisions. No, it was just a good. Yeah,
It was really good. And I remember being really full. And then we went outside and it was freezing. And you were like, I need to walk it off because we had ate so much. So we walked around the little town square.
Mm-hmm.
And they have all these like Christmas lights and it's like magical. And there's like a little gazebo. And there's just like random people throughout the town just walking around with their family. And it's nighttime. So it's like you can see the lights and it's all pretty. And we walk up these steps up by these columns that are like covered and draped in lights. And you're like pacing around and you go to sit down and then you stand back up and then you try to sit down again. And I thought you were going to be sick because like all the color had gone out of your face. Like I thought you were having like a medical emergency.
Not much color to begin with.
Oh. But you literally looked like you were like having a heart attack or something. And I remember asking you like if you were okay, and then you turned and like you got down on one knee.
Yeah. No. Yeah. No. I mean, that was my plan all along. Yeah. I wanted to do it somewhere quiet and maybe special to us. And I had been asking kind of people for ideas or perspective. Just where should I do this at, and I don't know. I just didn't. I wanted it to just be something where it was me and Michelle, and it wasn't tons of crowds. And I don't know. I just wanted it to be something special to us, where if maybe we, Prescott. Am I allowed to say that?
What,
Like where I
Prescott?
live,
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't live there.
So like Prescott is somewhere that's special to us because we had a Thanksgiving up here together. Some of my family's up here, and it's just it's different from the city where we live now,
It's kind of more small town vibes.
Yeah, and it just, like I said, I thought it'd be cool 20 or 30 years from now to cruise by that spot with our kids or something and go, oh, this is, because it's an easy place to remember. And
You're
it's
gonna make me cry.
Oh, boy, that's not hard.
Oh, okay.
But no, I just wanted it somewhere special like that, because I had some people who were like, oh, you should go to Vegas, and it's like, no, those places are special and it's cool, but it was just like, I didn't think that was either of our vibe, where it was like, and I didn't think she was expecting it. She was just expecting, oh, it's just another, we're going to be up here for Christmas Eve and Christmas, and then we're going to go back home to the kids, So that was kind of the other thing I wanted to do, was I just wanted it to be as surprising as possible, and
You definitely threw me a
let her know that, I was on board. So, why do you do that? You don't do those in the videos all the time, do you? Like
Do you not watch my videos?
No, I mean, you're bubbly. And
You don't-
the weird, like... All right.
No, I
anyway,
do
so,
things with
okay.
my hands. It's funny because we were just in Vegas like 2 weeks before that. And I remember thinking there was like
yeah.
weird moments throughout that trip that I was like, oh my gosh, like you had like a weird vibe. But then when it didn't happen, I was like, okay, that's just me, like being a
It's
girl
Vegas.
and
That's
like
probably just drunk in Vegas.
probably.
So, But yeah, no,
I did not
that's-
expect it, and
yeah.
it was exciting, and it's absolutely beautiful and thoughtful, and you like helped create it, the ring itself,
Yeah.
right?
No, yeah, yeah. I got some help with some people because I had no idea what I was doing, but no, I just, you wanted to find something that was special, and
I think,
you know.
well, when you told me the story, when your mom, and then your parents came back, because they were like driving around the circle waiting for you to like tell them that you like had done
yeah.
kind of thing. And then they came walking up, and then they told me the story about it and how it came about.
Yeah.
And how special it was, and how it's like passed down with the family. And
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's
really special.
Yeah, no, it was.
I got really lucky.
It's weird. It's one of those like special moments that you'll always remember. But then when you look back at it, it's like I can't. And maybe a lot of people say this. I just like I can't remember specifics because I was just so nervous, and I was, like I said, I remember pacing around, being like, okay, I got to do this. I got to do this. I got to do this. Like I don't know why. Like I knew it was going to happen. It was just like, oh shit, you're actually doing it.
And I was taking like pictures because of how pretty it was with the lights and stuff.
Of course, oblivious to what's going on around.
It was so thanks.
Other than me being pale, and I don't know why that happened, but it was just that moment, like right before you're about to do it, and you're like, oh, okay, and in every guy's head, you're like, wow, I think she's gonna say yes, but maybe she says no, and then this is a really weird drive home.
Oh yeah, because that would be.
Well, every guy thinks it for a second. You're like I knew we
What
were,
if I'm like,
I knew we were
okay.
in love, but you're just like, you'll know in 5 seconds whether you
And
go.
I'm like,
we'll have to talk about it or something. I don't know, But no, it ended up being a special moment. And
I wish I could remember what you said, because I started like blacking out too.
blacking out.
Yeah, because I was nervous. Once I thought you were like sick and gonna fall down the stairs, and the next thing you know, like you're down on one knee, and I was like, and I just like totally, it's like somebody like knocked the breath out of me.
Well, yeah. In short, you said yes. So, and that's our story.
And that's it. No. Bye. So again, this all kind of leads up to the big wedding day. We weren't sure if we were going to do something small, something huge, and I think we did something kind of perfectly in the middle. And we're going to have about 80 people. It's going to be up here in Prescott. It's going to be this time, or no, September next year. Well, I keep forgetting that it's like November.
Yeah.
Basically December.
But yeah, September.
But yeah, September next year. I have already started the planning. Well, we did a lot of it together, to be fair. It's not like something that I'm just doing all on my own. Mm-hmm. Like we met with a lot of the vendors together. We already have our baker, we have our photographer, love her so much. You liked her too.
Oh yeah, she was cool. Yeah.
We had just jived
just
with
as
her.
long as they get, we were just looking for people that were going to be, we feel like we'd get along with and could enjoy the day with. Because, in a sense, a wedding, it's announcing your love to the world, but it's also a party to celebrate with everybody,
mm-hmm.
To celebrate your love and coming together. And in our case, and it's bringing two families that haven't really ever met each other together, because in a sense you're bridging that's what a wedding is. You're bridging a gap.
My family needs to come out here. They're all in New York. Grandparents, parents, sisters, cousins, all of that. They're all in New York, so we're gonna have New York. Well, I brought you back there last spring to meet everybody, so you have met
no, I have met that, but that's why it's such a fun celebration,
to,
is because it's both sides of the family and just friends and everybody you've encountered through life, and you're showing them your special happy moment,
Well, that's why this is going to be extra cool, and we have this outlet to kind of share those little memories and tidbits and all the crafting. So much crafting that's going to be going on.
Yeah.
You're not big on the crafting.
No. I'll watch it happen, but
yeah. So what else? I think that's about it.
That's it.
I have some footage, and you're such a nerd. I have some videos already like pre-filmed that like kind of preface this and like all the planning and us like touring the venue and meeting with the different vendors and stuff. It's a lot of fun and a lot of crafting. Because I'm going to try to do a lot of it on my own. Well, we have so much time. We can kind of... Well, like, are you going to be out there staining wood? And I got all crooked and like all
No,
that stuff, so.
no. That's your thing. You're really good at it. So
Oh, thank you.
that is my job, is to encourage you and allow you to do things that you're good at. Me, I would I don't mess with that, something would burn, so.
But what you just said, like how you encourage me, like that's something that like I adore about you, and like that's part of what, don't make fun of me, I really mean it, is like like you have helped support me just mentally. I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. Like you have just supported me in following my dreams and going back to school so I can get my esthetician license and starting a new career over. And you've just been there the whole way saying like, yeah, I know, I believe in you, and like you could do it. You could do hard things.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's just, it's what you do for people that you love. I mean.
Well, I appreciate it, is what I'm saying. Is like.
Yeah. No, I mean, you do this. I mean, you do the same things for me, but that's what love is being there for the other person and encourage. I mean, that's why you're a team. You're not just. Because don't get me wrong, you still have to have your independence when you're married, still be your own individual. But when it comes down to the end of the day, when things are crazy or times are rough, that's your team. You know what I mean? Like you're going.
That's your person.
Yeah, that's the person you fall asleep. I mean, you see that person right when you fall asleep. You see them when you wake up. Like that's a person when you've had that long day, and you just want to go home and talk to somebody about it, or even just, whatever, feel like you've got somebody there to hear you out on stuff. That's part of the whole process. Yeah. So, all right.
You're gonna make me cry.
Grab the Kleenex. All right, let's go.
All right, just 1 second.
Okay.
I have to say goodbye. So I think that's where we're gonna leave it for. I think that's where we're gonna leave it for this like intro to our wedding planning process. Definitely keep an eye out on our channel for updated videos, and we're excited to bring you along. I'm excited to like go dress shopping at the beginning of the year. Are you gonna go dress shopping?
No. No, I'm not supposed to see it, right?
No, I meant like you wear. I'm joking.
No.
I'm trying to be funny and I'm not.
No, yeah,
Sorry if you're like...
I'd probably look good in a dress, but you never know. Cool.
Okay, I love you. Don't.